What is the true cost of peace? Can someone who has never known love ever truly understand it? These aren't questions from a political documentary, they're the core of one of the most popular shonen anime of all time, Naruto. On defeat these people, it's to see them. He looks at Gaara and says, "I know your pain." He looks at Pain and he understands his anger. The show argues that the first step to breaking the cycle is not a stronger punch, but recognition. The simple, powerful act of saying, "I see your pain, and I understand it." But the cycle of hatred isn't driven by individuals, it's enforced by the system. The shinobi world is built on a dark foundation. Child soldiers, for example. The Chunin exams glorify children fighting and sometimes killing each other for political prestige. Then you have the village versus the world. The Will of Fire teaches love for your village, but this often breeds suspicion and hatred from others. And then the dirty work. The story of Itachi Uchiha is the ultimate condemnation of the system. He was forced to massacre his own family to prevent a civil war, a horrific act ordered by the very leaders meant to protect peace. The real villain isn't Madara or Kaguya, it's the institutions that sacrifice their children for the sake of stability. Naruto's dream to become Hokage isn't about glory, it's a promise to tear down this corrupt system and build a better one. So what's the answer? In a world filled with justified anger, what can possibly break the cycle? Empathy. Naruto's greatest strength isn't the Rasengan or Sage Mode, it's his profound, stubborn empathy. He doesn't just fight his enemies, he tries to understand them. He made the demon hunter Zabuza cry by showing him that the child he treated as a tool, Haku, truly loved him. He never gave up on Sasuke because he saw the lonely, hurting boy underneath the vengeance. He forgave Nagato, the man who destroyed his village and killed his mentor, because he understood his pain. The final fight between Naruto and Sasuke isn't about who's stronger, it's a clash of ideologies. Sasuke's revolution through isolation versus Naruto's revolution through connection. And it ends not with a death blow, but with the two broken men who finally understand each other, lying side by side. Naruto is a story that grew up with its audience. It started as a simple tale about a mischievous underdog and evolved into a complex critique of war, trauma, and systemic failure. It argues that peace is not the absence of conflict, but the presence of understanding. That the hardest, most heroic thing you can do is not destroy your enemy, but to reach out your hand to them and break the cycle yourself. It's a story that told a generation of kids around the world that your pain doesn't have to define you, and that your past doesn't have to dictate your future. And that is a message far more powerful than any jutsu could ever be.